What's up, YouTube? So today I have a quick unboxing for you guys. These are the Under Armour Lockdown 4s. Now this is something that's slightly different from what I normally like to buy. And I guess you could say it was a budget-friendly shoe because I got it on sale. And I didn't have to pay the normal suggested price for it. So here's the shoe. And before we dive into that, we're going to look at how much I paid for it. Alright, so I bought the shoe from Bob's Stores. Bob's. Get it together. Your shipping and handling time is ridiculous. It took 3 business days for them to process the money for the initial purchase. It took another 2 days for them to prepare the shipment. And then it took another 2 days for the shipment to arrive. I contacted Bob's Stores because I was wondering why it was taking so long to process the order, because I've never dealt with something like that online. And they said that's just their normal policy. So even if it wasn't an outbreak or anything going on, that's just normal business, and that's unacceptable in this day and time. So let's look at the pricing. This shoe normally sold for $65 on their website. I got it for $48.75, and shipping and handling was not free. It was about $7.99. So altogether, I spent $56 and some change. Alright, so let's look at the shoe itself. First and foremost, love the colorway. Love the material usage. You have that synthetic leather on the outside, that mesh tongue, the Under Armour logo with a little hint of red. Now, this was the main issue that I'm having, is right here. It looks like that will be a separation issue eventually. Like these shoes won't last as long as they should last. And it looks a little bit sloppy around the rubber and the synthetic leather part. Now, if these shoes were in the price range of $20, $25, hell, even $30, I would be willing to look past a little bit of that sloppiness. But the fact that these shoes normally go for $65, there's no excuse for slop jobs like that. You can see little bits of loose glue on the ends. So yeah, when it comes to things like this, if it costs like $65 initially, or if I spend over $50 for it, I do expect a certain amount of quality that I wouldn't get from a And One. Someone made a comment on one of my previous videos regarding And One, and they didn't like them. They said that they were cheaper quality. And you got to look at the price that you're paying for them compared to something like this. I hold this to a higher standard than I would hold a $14 sneaker. So anyway, not too happy about that. The tread looks great. It's different. Some people are not fans of that little ball swirl thing going on in the pivot of the foot, but I like it. Something slightly different. And you have your Under Armour logo. What I like about the shoe's design is that it's very simplistic, but it does have a lot of different elements going on in the shoe, such as a little hint of the swerve, the swivel curl, different filling material. You have your mesh, and then you have like a nubuck kind of feel on this part of your shoe, and then you have that synthetic leather. So there's a lot of different elements. There's a lot of different textures going on that I like about it. So let's look at the inside of the shoe. I'm going to turn the light on for you guys for that one part. Let's turn that on. down for a minute so I can take out the paper. And let's look inside the shoe. So, there is a nice amount of cushion in here. It's a non-removable insole. Kind of a bummer, being that you spend that much money on it. It should have options for that, but it doesn't, unfortunately. But you do have a nice amount of padding around the ankle. Nice amount of support. And let's see what it says on the tongue of the shoe. Doesn't tell you too much other than the model number and the size. And I'm guessing, or I'm assuming, you can scan that little code there and maybe into the app, and it will give you a little more information on the shoe model. You have your Under Armour logo on the insole. And that's pretty much about it. That's all that's really going down with this. Now, I do have the shoe on foot. I've already put one on, and I can say that I like it. It has a nice little lockdown mechanism on the side. Feels good right here. So when I stand up, I can feel it more so here in the ankle, which is a good thing. It's pretty nice. Design feels great, looks great, and overall, I would rate this shoe. Let me sit back down for you guys. I would rate this shoe, if I had to rate it between a 1 and a 10, I would say an 8.5. And I'm giving it an 8.5 because I do like the design. It feels great around the ankle. It lives up to its name with the lockdown mechanism. Very nice. But overall, the quality of it is kind of disappointing for the price tag. I would think this shoe would sell normally for maybe $40, $45. Now, maybe that's the inner cheapskate in me, but it just makes more sense than paying $65 for this because the quality is not that good. But I do like them. Would I recommend playing ball in them? Probably not, because I don't know, I feel like this is going to separate. I feel like that's going to separate. But it might work. Who knows? Maybe for indoor court, because it does have a soft outer. Other than that, it does look nice. I do like the shoe. And I would recommend picking them up if you can find a good deal on it. I would not recommend buying these for $65. $65 is pretty excessive. So, that's the Under Armour Lockdown 4s. If you like this video, make sure to thumbs it up. And we're out. Thanks for watching.